Welcome to our deep dive today. We're going to be looking at something pretty wild. Software that can modify its own code.
Yeah, self-modifying software.
Sounds like something straight out of science fiction,
It
right?
does have that kind of a feel to it.
We're going to be focusing on NextPy, an open source framework that's built for this type of software.
It's really pushing the boundaries of AI and software development.
Yeah, it's not just about software rewriting itself, but AI that can learn and adapt.
Exactly. It could lead to a whole new era of intelligent applications.
So let's get into NextPy, starting with their GitHub page.
Sounds good.
One thing that really jumped out at me is this concept of guardrails.
Oh, interesting.
They basically set limits on what the AI can change.
Ah, like safety protocol.
Yeah, to prevent things from, going off the rails.
Makes sense, especially with something as powerful as self-modifying code.
Right. Imagine a financial algorithm that can tweak its own code.
And without guardrails, it could take huge risks, leading to who knows what,
Exactly. These guardrails kind of act as a safety net.
to make sure the AI stays within certain boundaries.
Now, another thing they highlight is their powerful prompt engine.
Okay, tell me more about that.
They say it really optimizes how AI models generate code, making it much faster.
So it's not just writing code line by line.
It's more like giving the AI a blueprint, letting it build code in chunks.
That's pretty amazing. It could have revolutionized the speed of software development.
And then there's modularity.
Modularity.
Yeah, it means you can run parts of the AI system on different devices.
Interesting. Does that point towards distributed AI?
It could, like a hive mind spread across a network.
Yeah, with different modules specializing in different tasks.
Exactly. Each contributing to a common goal.
That's powerful stuff.
And NextPy is also designed to be developer first.
Meaning,
It's meant to be user-friendly for human programmers.
so it's not about replacing human programmer.
More about collaboration with AI assisting developers.
That makes sense, freeing up humans for the more creative aspects.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit and talk about DotAgent.
Okay, I've heard some buzz about that.
They claim to be faster, cheaper, and smarter than even GPT-4.
Wow, those are some bold claims.
They use a network of AI models, including NextPy, to choose the best model for the task.
So it's not just about having a bunch of models, but how they work together.
Yeah, it seems like a really sophisticated approach.
But of course, we need to see independent verification of these claims.
Definitely. A healthy dose of skepticism is always a good thing.
Absolutely. But the idea of a network of AI models is intriguing.
It really feels like we're witnessing a paradigm shift in software development,
Moving away from humans writing every line of code.
towards AI playing a much larger role, even designing software itself.
It raises a lot of questions about the future of programming.
Yeah, will human programmers become more like architects?
It's possible, or maybe we'll see entirely new types of software emerge.
Things that were impossible to create before.
It's both exciting and a little bit daunting, this journey into uncharted territory.
Before we go too far into the future, let's look at some potential use cases.
Yeah, where could we see this technology having the biggest impact?
Well, I think the financial sector is ripe for disruption.
In what way?
Imagine a self-adjusting trading algorithm, optimizing trades in real time.
That would be incredibly powerful, minimizing risks and maximizing gains.
What about cybersecurity?
Ah, yeah, security software that adapts to new threats,
Constantly evolving to stay ahead of hackers.
like a digital immune system for our networks.
Exactly. And what about healthcare? AI-powered diagnostic tools,
Oh, that's a great idea. Tools that improve their accuracy over time.
leading to earlier and more accurate diagnoses.
It could revolutionize healthcare.
Okay, but let's get practical.
How would an organization actually implement this?
Well, it would definitely require a shift in mindset.
And a willingness to embrace a new way of developing software.
Organizations would need to train their developers.
Yeah, equip them with the skills to work alongside AI.
It also requires a certain level of trust in the AI.
Right, after all, you're giving it the power to change its own code.
How do we balance that trust with control and oversight,
Well, it's about empowering the AI within boundaries.
while ensuring human developers retain ultimate control?
Exactly. A collaborative process with checks and balances.
And let's not forget about human expertise.
Absolutely. Human developers will still play a crucial role.
Setting goals, defining constraints, ensuring ethical alignment.
Humans will be essential in guiding the development and deployment.
This deep dive has been amazing so far.
We've only just scratched the surface.
But before we go too far ahead, let's pause here for a moment.
Okay, sounds good.
When we come back, we'll delve deeper into the future of self-modifying software.
Looking forward to it.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back. So we talked about guardrails, prompt engines, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and potential use cases in finance, cybersecurity, even healthcare.
It really seems like self-modifying software could shake things up.
But where do we go from here? What's next for this technology?
Well, we might see these systems move beyond just modifying existing code.
Like, what do you mean?
Imagine AI that can actually design and create new software from scratch.
Whoa, AI building software.
Think about it. AI that can come up with entirely new algorithms.
That's mind-blowing. AI becoming the architect of our digital world.
It makes you wonder, what happens to humans in that scenario?
Yeah, do we just become observers watching AI build our future?
I don't think so. I believe human creativity will always be essential.
Even with AI designing software?
Yes, because AI can create, but it doesn't dream, it doesn't truly imagine.
Those are uniquely human qualities.
Right, and we'll need those qualities to guide these powerful systems.
So it's more about humans and AI working together.
a partnership, not a replacement.
But we can't ignore the potential challenges, right?
Absolutely. Security becomes even more critical.
With AI that can change its own code.
Exactly. How do we prevent malicious actors from exploiting that?
It's a tough question. We need strong safeguards.
And we can't forget about the ethical considerations.
Oh, it's a huge one.
Ensuring these systems are used responsibly and fairly.
For the benefit of everyone, not just a select few.
Exactly. It's a conversation we need to have as a society.
Involving policymakers, ethicists, everyone.
We all have a role to play in shaping the future of this technology.
So looking ahead, what are some key trends you're watching?
One that's really interesting is the democratization of AI.
What do you mean by that?
Platforms like NextPy being open source make AI more accessible.
So not just big tech companies have access to these tools.
Right. It could lead to a burst of innovation from all sorts of places.
And as the field evolves, we'll see even more sophisticated systems.
AI that can tackle increasingly complex challenges.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Imagine AI that can personalize learning, optimize energy use in cities.
Or even make scientific breakthroughs.
We're entering an era of incredible possibilities.
It's exciting, but also a little overwhelming.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to learn more?
Great question.
I'd say stay curious, explore. There are tons of resources online.
Check out open source projects like NextPy.
Don't be afraid to experiment. Learn by doing.
And remember, this field is constantly evolving.
So, continuous learning is key.
Stay updated, engage in discussions, share your insights.
It's a journey we're all on together, shaping the future of technology.
Well said. It's been an incredible deep dive so far.
Filled with mind-bending concepts.
We've only just scratched the surface, but it's given us a lot to think about.
It's been a pleasure exploring these ideas with you.
And to our listeners, thanks for joining us.
Stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you next time.
It's crazy to think, we've just scratched the surface.
Yeah, so much to explore still.
We talked about so much, guardrails, prompt engines, all of it.
Even the philosophical stuff.
But as we wrap up, one question keeps coming back to me.
What's that?
If AI can design and build software, what happens to human creativity?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Will there still be a place for human ingenuity?
It's something we'll be wrestling with for a long time.
Artists, philosophers, everyone.
But I do believe human creativity will always find a way.
Even in a world built by AI.
Because AI can create, sure, but it doesn't dream.
It doesn't have that spark.
Those are things only humans can do.
And we'll need those qualities as we move forward.
To guide these tools, shape our future.
So it's not about AI replacing human creativity.
More like amplifying it.
Working together to unlock new possibilities.
Exactly. The intersection of human and artificial intelligence.
That's where the magic happens.
This deep dive has been amazing. So many thought-provoking ideas.
We've barely scratched the surface, but it's a lot to process.
It's been a pleasure exploring these concepts with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey.
Stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you next time.
Until then, keep imagining the possibilities.